I raised my younger brothers after my parents neglected us. Now they want to make it up to me. I had my entire childhood taken from me. When I was 6, my parents had my younger twin brothers. That's when my mom started teaching me how to change diapers, prepare milk, how to carry my brothers, and how to do house chores. I would take over the majority of it as I got older. Growing up, my parents would constantly tell me that I'm the oldest, so I had the responsibility of taking care of my brothers. When I turned 10, my parents decided to focus on their business. So, I had to be my brother's caretaker, from making sure they finished their homework to cooking, cleaning, and washing up. When I turned 16, after getting my driver's license, my parents bought me a car and everything was thrown to me. I would drive my brothers to school, dentist and doctor's appointments. I would attend any of my brother's school events, whether it was the major ones or minor ones, because I knew how lonely it was to have no one there. I would chaperone their outing with their friends, so I knew their friends' parents. My parents wouldn't attend any school events except for the parent-teacher meetings, claiming that they were all a waste of time. Essentially, anything that involved us would be seen as a waste of time in their eyes. Even graduations were deemed wasteful. Birthdays were also considered a waste of time, so my brothers and I started a tradition of baking cakes and celebrating our birthdays together. Interestingly, the birthdays of my parents' friends weren't considered a waste of time. My parents would prioritize friendships over their children every time. There is no such thing as family vacations. My parents would rather go on a vacation with their friends. The only thing my parents would provide was financial support, that was it. As long as we didn't bother them with our issues, they were more than happy to provide things financially. When I graduated from high school, I had the opportunity to leave for college, but I chose to stay and attend the local college because my brothers were still young and I didn't want to abandon them like our parents did. When my brothers graduated, the three of us decided to move out together. My parents were more than happy to pay for the apartment. My bond with my siblings only got stronger as they even started buying me flowers and making me meals on Mother and Father's Day. I only started dating in my 20s and had a few failed relationships because they could not accept the position of my siblings in my life. The only one that accepted and got along with my brothers is my fiancé Dean. Dean and I have been together for almost 6 years now, and he's wonderful. He understands my brother's position in my life and actually makes the effort to hang out with my brothers, which led to their monthly boys-only night. Dean's family is amazing. Dean's family consists of 3 sons and they are all so sweet. They accepted my brothers and I with open hearts and arms. We are included in every family event and his dad would invite my brothers to his family boys camping trip. I would also get spoiled by Dean's mom on Our Lady's Day. It was amazing experiencing such warmth. A week ago, my brother sat me down and told me that now that they are very financially stable and have their own apartment, they wanted to give me a % of their salary so that I can quit my job and do whatever I want. They want me to experience things that I had missed out in the past, such as traveling or indulging in my hobby. I was surprised. When I asked why, my brother said their friends were talking about giving their parents money to slow down and enjoy their life. When my brothers heard this, the first person that came to their mind was me because I raised them. I didn't answer because I was baffled by it, so they told me to think about it. When I talked to my fiancé about this conversation and how surprised I was by it, he grinned. He told me that he actually knew about it because my brothers had a discussion with him about it. I guess I had a confused look on my face because he just poked my forehead and said, "You are practically their mom and dad," and reminded me of the things I did for my brothers growing up. When Dean and I were dating, I was pretty vague on how it was like growing up, just enough for him to know that I took care of my brothers. Turns out, my brothers took it upon themselves to tell him all the details during one of their boys' night out. When Dean and I were dating for 1 year, according to Dean, my brothers asked him about his intention for our future. When Dean said he was serious, they then told him about our childhood, how I raised them, and that they thought of me as their parent, which made him decide then that I'm the one for him. Apparently he told his family about it too, which made his family love me even more. They even told him that if he doesn't marry me, they would disown him and adopt my brothers and I.